Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the LA Chargers. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First tone of the game for James Cook. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another one for Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Play action now, Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will. But I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Vast now to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Allen now on 1st down. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Allen on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Bronk, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to post-snap first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Now Allen off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. Cook. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a James Cook touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Pass now to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Hampton. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Bills. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. First down, and they go right back to him. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shakir in motion right. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
First down throw for Allen. Caught. There's that rookie out of Florida State. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This is Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Again, it's Cook. Now, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now Allen going to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bass now to kick this away. There he is, Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. This into the hands of Will Dissly. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Chargers trailing on the scoreboard. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, it's Hampton. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted.
The nigga stopped running. Bro, why would he stop running?
Over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on.
Yo, good shit, bro.
Couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Play action now with Allen. Pulled in by his back, Cook. And he's out of bounds just short of the 15.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has it downfield, working the left. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on first down, Allen. Put some air under it, deep down the left. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. He's trying to go deep again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Herbert on first down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Whistles, and the offense just sneaks in that timeout. And they're going to get a chance to put up points as a result before halftime. Dicker connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Herbert now. He finds Johnston. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And this run is gonna push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Second and 3 now. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Firing one deep for the end zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taron Johnson has it. And the Bills are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They've got 1st down from the 31. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10, here's Allen. Buying some time right. Hits his running back. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Allen now on first down. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now run by Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Allen on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Working quickly here. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run. And a great try at that 1st down.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
On 1st down, Allen. Cut near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cook is in for the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Pass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Hampton now up the middle. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He lofts it deep right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's a complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the Gridiron front.
I did click on him. Nigga was moving slow, bro. He been doing everything for me. That was my fault. I know what that was. That's why I blew smoke right now.
Collects this at the 32.
Thank you, baby.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And into a sea of
But yeah, I should have told you to let's start this game over in the beginning before you even hike the ball. Cause my music from the main menu still playing in the fucking whole game, bro. I hate that shit. That shit be glitching, like that's why my shit be glitching.
We've reached 3 in our week 1 opener. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here. They try to
my music shit is moving mad slow like that. Look, I'm gonna let you hear it. Through the whole game, so it's like should have told you to start this game over, but it's alright. It's alright. I fucked up this game. It was nowhere in the hell you were supposed to even be in this game with me to win. I threw a pick the first play, scored the next one.
Play action now, Allen. He rolls to his right.
Come on, bro. Don't turn. Be right there.
He's got it.
Good game, though, bro.
As he gets it down near the red zone. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Shakir in motion right. They'll run it with Cook. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Allen on the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know that it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Offense in the hurry up here. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Bass's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Throwing now, Herbert. That's completed right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the move, headed right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. The problem? Defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Allen setting up play action. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Chargers have some new life in the 4th. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Buying some time left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Now Herbert to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers parlay the interception into points. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Now this could be the game right here. Down a score, they need to get this ball back. Well, the Chargers are pointing. They're excited. And yes, they've got it. Timing so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Ford running to the right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Bills holding on to a field goal lead. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw now, Allen. Shakir with the grab. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Completed to his running back. And he has the Bills.
You're shitting me, bro! You fucking shitting me!
LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Cause he tired.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. A give up the middle to Ford. Has a lane inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Yeah, he tired. That's why he's not in the game. Damn, boy, that's some bullshit, bro.
A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so
damn, bro, that shit, bro. And wasn't even a tackle. I tried to hit Sticky too in that hole.
Down the middle.
Fuck.
The Bills make it a 10-point ball game. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Ooh.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert.
Why are you overthrowing that ball so? Come on, that's my fault, bro. And that's my fault.
Hairston picks it off. And the Bills will take over.
Yeah, that'll do it right there. Good game, bro.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Second down run by Davis. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now in the